You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Although I have just named them pretty short. What about the other story?
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
Oh, you're gonna spit just a little... Oh, never mind. So what's the Stay Sober?
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
In the Bond Speakeasy?
We could meet in the Speakeasy, the one that got bombed last Wednesday.
Now wouldn't that be poetic irony? But I'm not sure the building is structurally safe.
We'll try another place a bit later, I think.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
I always did wonder what he's teaching that dog. I can help deliver soup.
Yeah, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Okay. Charity needs a soup delivery. Well, we don't really know what to do with
I got a
this
book.
information, so...
Oh? Where?
Book where? Right, so, we know lay your hands on there's someone else who can? Let's see if it's turn every single service to your advantage. Yeah, so probably some of you may have already figured out roughly what we're going to do here, but let's just look at the back of the car for some reason. Or let's just go into this messy soup kitchen. Ah, I didn't. Oh, hey, man.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Yeah,
Soup?
sure,
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
You're special. We all know.
Hey, what are you doing?
Like hooching.
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
So we've got to figure out a way in somehow, probably now. The cubble here is just going to pistol the work. And then oh yeah, that's the elevator. I think. On about that. That's obviously how it gets the coochie. So, you can probably start to see the system here, and you can obviously tell we're going to try and break that system.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Can I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Soup's on ration.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
Salt, paprika. Let's try paprika.
paprika?
Paprika?
I just think it could use a little color.
Color?
Marty knows a lot about cooking. Now, I hadn't realised what we were supposed to do here, but we were supposed to sort of suggest a few different things, and eventually you sort of just talk to Emmett.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't going to let us do an experiment on their barrels.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety. Right.
This is a dusty one.
Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right. That might explain the elevator. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
So, let's work on the door, I reckon. Oh, the pathetic smile. Like, I'm not going to get this open, am I?
There's no way I'm going to keep that door open without some help.
Well, help is at hand, thankfully.
Emmett.
Yes?
You can't get into the kitchen.
Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
I'll just stare at this door for a few hours. It looks like our friend here is kind of done with this. I'm losing dice. You see, what I hadn't noticed the first time through was...
Eureka!
He's obviously figured it out. Was that when he moves it across, you're supposed to look at the pipe here. So if you examine that. So you just do this now, I don't think but it's just that banging. So if this sends the hooch then. Thankfully we got a new stash of hooches. You can probably see what's going to happen, so we need to distract
Excuse me.
people here.
You talking to me?
Why is the soup in a barrel?
Why is the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
Nice to see.
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried...
Paprika? So again, chili powder.
giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Ah, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
This is the one thing that he's renowned for, of course, is moxie. Gotta learn some of this lingo, you know. I swear that the horse race announcement in the background is probably just on a loop. So if we let's talk to Emmett here.
Emmett.
Yes?
Nice to do with you.
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
On what, man?
Pretty neat,
Become
Doc.
more of a scientist.
Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
Yeah, so... when you first do, it's a bit of trial and error. At first I couldn't really figure out what to do, but... damn, just a bit too slow there. I'll try the soup again. Even though the soup is always referred to as crummy, no matter what we put in it. This soup is a disgrace.
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
More chili dog. So that's it. Right. Also, if you try and go through at the counter, if you actually try and go through at the counter, then the cue ball
Miss
just gets its
Strickland,
gun out.
come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
Yes, this is so beneath me.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
It's a bit heavy for her, you know?
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
And I think I know how. Anyway, can probably afford to leave now. We've put events into motion. Interesting that Emmett is with us there, and now he's disappeared over there. I reckon we should talk to Edna and try and sort out the hooch.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
There's
Oh,
the
hello,
occasional
Mr. Callahan. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
No place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really?
Emmett isn't
Why,
listening to
that's the
close to
most
this,
generous,
like-
public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. And the offer couldn't have come at a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
You know, traffic needs a soup delivery.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
Stay Sober Society.
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Harry! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.